Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to do Priest, Rogue, Shaman, Warlock, and Warrior to close out this set from Across the Timeways. So, we'll do Priest first. So we'll start off with the Intertwined Fate. Discover a copy of a card from your deck and one from your opponent's. That's awesome. Definitely a good card. This would go good with that Thief card from way back when, but not right now. So that's good. Definitely solid start. Definitely good for Imbue as well. Next, Cease to Exist. Rewind. Silence and Destroy a random enemy minion. Nice. This is another good card. Also great off Imbue. Next, Cleansing Lightspawn. Battlecry. Deal damage to an enemy equal to this minion's health. Lifesteal. So this is pretty good. Right at the beginning it's weak, right? But this set's got a little surprise for us. Next, so this one's location sneak peek works, not the other one. Okay, sorry. Past Conflux. Summon a random dragon that costs 5 or more. So that's the past version. Then the next is present. Same effect plus 5 or more and summon it. Discover a dragon. Oh, so this one you discover it this time. This one's random and it's summoned. Then you discover it, so you get a copy and then have a summon. No, I guess so. You pick which one to summon. Then this last one, discover it, and then you also get a copy of it. So it's decent. Some good dragon stuff. Nothing crazy. Next, we're gonna do the Fabled Medivh, who's a priest now. In our timeline, Medivh tells himself he'd never had the chance to reject Sargeras's dark influence, but there's a timeline where he did. Alright, so he's the Fabled card. He's a 10 cost 0 if you control Karazhan. Battlecry, silence and destroy all other minions. Pretty good board wipe. Atesh. I don't know how to say that. So 10 cost weapon, cost 0 if you control Medivh, double the damage and healing of your spells. And then the other one is Karazhan. The Sanctum, cost 0 if you're wielding the Atesh. Summon 2 random 8-cost minions. So basically, once you play one of them, you get the rest of them. So it's pretty good. It's a pretty big dump. You get some big minions with this, and then you get to do some big damage with that. Seems solid. It's definitely, you're going to see it come down a lot earlier than that. And then Priest has a lot of control for cost manipulation, so they can definitely get that out even sooner with some of those other cards. So we'll definitely see him get a lot of play. I think he probably slots into almost anything, but it does take 3 slots. Next, we got Power Word Barrier. Give a character Divine Shield. Give minions in your hand plus 2 health. That's a great card. This goes well with that. And then draw a minion. Give minions in your hand plus 2 health. So this is just that Bannerman from Paladin, but just for health. Pretty good, especially with this card. And I think there's some more that we'll see. And then this Draenei, set the attack and health of every minion in your hand to the higher of the 2 stats. So this is pretty sick. So it's just like hand buff Priest, but you just do it for health, and then this guy comes and just makes them all that. However, unlike, I guess that's still hand buffy. It's just you don't have much interaction once this guy comes down. He's expensive, but then you'll have a big hand. So I guess with this paired with him, it won't matter if you're on 7 or whatever. Taunt, Battlecry, restore health to a character equal to the minion's health. So this thing could be a huge taunt at 2 costs, which is cool. All right. And then the final one, Eternus. Take control of an enemy minion with this minion's health or less. So he goes along perfectly with all the others, and you're just going to buff it up a lot, get some big health, and basically mind control anything. So Priest has got a decent set. Definitely like it. Next, Rogue. Fast forward, draw 2 cards. Pick one to have its cost reduced by 2. Broken card for Rogue, as always. Flashback. Summon 2 random 1-cost minions from the past combo, plus 1 attack. Yeah, these are just cards to activate combo for them anyway. So, and it's also a combo itself. It's definitely a decent card. I'll definitely see play in a lot of these crazy Rogue decks as always. Destroy a minion combo, summon a random 8-cost minion. So that's pretty wild. Rogue's just great at destroying things for no reason, but that's part of its charm. Trouble double, stealth combo, summon a copy of this. So stealth cards with 2 of is pretty good. It's always good, stealth. And then the combos seem to be getting a lot of help, so that'll definitely be good. And then Chrono Daggers, rewind. Throw 3 9s at random enemies that deal 2 damage each. It's another thing to activate combo. It's good. Then this one is basically Marin, the adventurer one before that it used to be. Time Admiral Hooktail. So summon an 8 or 0-8 chest for your opponent. It's full of coins. So you basically just put it on the other side, destroy it, and then you get a bunch of stuff that can activate your combos and have a bunch of coins. So it's sick. Next, the Shapeshifter. Each is in your hand. Transform into a random minion in your opponent's hand. It's just like that legendary that Priest used to have, but now it's epic. So power creep. Definitely good. It'd probably be better in Rogue than it was in Priest, and then you get 2 of it. So definitely good information. And then this guy, look at the rightmost card in your opponent's hand. Either get a copy of it or increase its cost by 2. So it's pretty good. Oh, actually, so these also go with the Fabled, which will come up. And then Deja Vu. Discover a copy of a card in your opponent's hand. It costs 1 less. Another good card. And then this is one of the coolest Fabled card. They really did a great job with these Fabled cards. The flavor is great. So Battlecry, if your opponent is holding King Lane, destroy him and cut their health in half. So all those ones where you get the information of their hand is definitely important. And then, so King Lane, start of the game, hide from Garona in the enemy's deck. Battlecry, draw a card, shuffle this back into your deck. So he's basically just a 3-cost draw that your opponent has to keep micromanaging to not have in their hand to avoid losing half of their health and getting destroyed. So that's pretty good. And then the Kingslayers, after your hero attacks, both players draw a legendary card. So this basically sets it up to get this guy close because there aren't that many legendaries always in people's decks. So free-to-play players are going to be getting destroyed by that. But overall, this whole set's really flavorful and cool. This whole little package right here will be pretty fun. I'll definitely try it out. Next is Shaman. They got a really broken, stupid card, so I mean, it'll be awesome for them, but also it's just annoying to see some of the cards get printed. But anyway, Flux Revenant. Taunt. Whenever you would damage this with a nature spell, it gains +2/+1 instead. Elemental Taunt, 1/4. So it seems pretty good. Let's look at the elemental or nature spells. Next, we got the Storm Rook. Whenever you would damage this with a nature spell, summon a random 5-cost minion instead. So I guess the Volcano would activate these. I don't know if it would activate it multiple times. I guess so, yeah. The Paper Mache Volcano would actually send these things off crazy. Next, if you've cast a nature spell while holding this, gain +1/+1 and draw a card. Okay, it's decent. It's a card draw, always. Deal 5 damage to a minion. If it survives, draw 2 cards. So this you could just target your own thing and draw, or also destroy an enemy. So it's kind of versatile and matches with this new archetype. This one, deal 2 damage to a friendly minion and to deal 4 damage to a random enemy. So this Lightning Rod goes well with both of those cards. You'd be running this with those, so it's good. Static Shock, deal 1 damage to a minion, give your hero +1 attack this turn. So you'd also do that to your own for those guys as well. You can also do it to kill an enemy. So that's decent. And the next one, deal 1 damage to all minions, get a Static Shock. Okay, cool. So this basically is good with these. And then you also do some more damage to the enemy. Then this one, rewind, summon 12 mana worth of random minions, overload 3. So It'll be interesting to see that. Get a couple going and see whatnot. But anyway, Fabled Mirrodin is the High King for the dwarves, and then he is for the Shaman. Fabled Rush. Oh shit! Have I not been recording again? Oh, I have. Okay. I didn't see the red line though. Is it not? No, it is. I hope. I don't see the red line. Fuck. We're just gonna keep going, and if it didn't do it, then I'm not doing it again. Fabled Rush, Battlecry, bring the High King's hammer to me. Death Rattle, add it to your hand. So, he's decent. The weapon, where is it? Here we go. So, his 2 cards is the High King's hammer, Wind Fury, Death Rattle, shuffle this into your deck, +2/+2 permanently. So it's going to be this huge Wind Fury weapon, and once this dies, it'll be going crazy. Give a friendly character +2 attack, and after this attacks, deal 2 damage to all enemies this turn. So this Avatar form is a really good card, and then this is too, and then him getting you to pull it 1 time for free is pretty good as well. Seems solid. If you're able to consistently get the King's Hammer, it'll be broken, but we shall see. Next, Farseer, whoa, elusive. After you cast a spell, discover an age spell from the past. Solid. It's tanky. So that's pretty good. All right, we're going to do Warrior, and then we're going to end on Warlock because it's pretty sick. All right, so let's do this. Chrono Lord Epoch. Destroy all minions that your opponent played last turn. So this is a pretty specific effect. Pretty good. It's good against aggro. Just really screws them. It'll be good against those hunters, but other than that, it's solid. It's nothing crazy. It doesn't have any other effects. If you're able to consistently get it off, it's really good, but I don't think it's that consistent. Next, Rewind, Battlecry. Oh, sorry, Stadium Announcer. Rewind, Battlecry. Both players equipped a random. This seems stupid. You get a weapon, and yours gets +1/1. You don't really ever want to give your opponent a weapon unless you're kind of trying to break Mirrodin's Wind Fury Hammer, but even then you're just making it stronger. So we'll see. Next, Undefeated Champion in 8-13-13. Rush, Battlecry, fill your opponent's board with random 1 cost. So this seems decent. You can just ruin your opponent's board. You can ruin their revive pool. 1 cost minions aren't that good, and I don't think there are that many poisonous ones anymore, so I don't think you really care. Just makes it annoying. You can kind of ignore them. So yeah. Next, slow motion. Your opponent's cards cost 1 more next turn. It's a decent stall card, but it's just a spell. It doesn't have a body, so we'll see if it sees play. For glory, draw 2 cards. Cost 1 less for each minion your opponent controls. So this thing costs 0 with that guy. Next, gain 10 armor. Summon 2/3 beasts for your opponent. So this whole warrior archetype is just like filling your opponent's side with junk. Precursor strike, deal 3 damage if you're holding a minion that costs 5 or more. Draw a minion. That seems okay. Nothing crazy, nothing bad. Warrior always gets like such random ones. Some really good and some really okay. Heir of Hereafter, 5 taunt. Battlecry, gain 2/2 for each damaged minion. That's pretty good. Can get pretty big. We don't really have any ways to activate that yet. Gladiatorial Combat. Summon a random minion from your deck. Summon a 5/5 tiger with stealth for your opponent. So this, I don't really see why you'd want to give your opponent a 5/5 tiger with stealth. That just seems to be asking for trouble. But this would be, if there's big warrior comes back, this would be a good card for it. And then finally, Logosh, Bloodfighter. So it's Varian back before he remembered who he was. He was a gladiator. So this is cool. So his is Fabled Rush, Death Rattle. Summon a Bloodfighter from your hand. It gains 5/5 and attacks random enemy. So pretty good. They're just going to be like 12/12s. They're all 7/7. So it's him, Brawl, and Valera. Brawl is a taunt. Has the same effect for his Death Rattle. And he gives them taunt. Does he give them rush? No, he doesn't. And then Valera is elusive. She gives elusive, the same for her. So his is better. You want his to go off. You use his to activate it first, probably. but then they'll all be 12-12. So they're moderate. They're decent. Nothing too horrible. Or nothing too crazy and not too horrible. So I'd say it's a solid pick. And now for the main event. So we got Warlock's first one. A 3-cost Bygone Doomspeaker. Rewind. Both players discard a random card. Could be kind of annoying and good. It seems solid. I don't know if you'd hard run it, but you definitely can throw it in. Next, Rune is Velic Drake. Velocic Drake. I don't know, sorry. Rush, cast a Shred of Time from your deck to summon a copy of this. So the Shred of Time is the thing that you shuffle into your deck now where you take damage when drawn. And so they still cast it, but you get a bonus effect. Then 2 5/5s with a Rush for 5 is pretty good. You take 3 damage for it, though, but decent. Next is another one that does it. Fatebreaker, 4 cost, Lifesteal. Cast a Shred of Time to gain 3/3. So it'll be a 7/7, but it doesn't have no taunt or anything. So could be good. Next one, 2 cost, Tachyon Barrage. Deal 6 damage, split among all enemies. Shuffle 2 Shreds of Time into your deck. So pretty good. It can go face, so it can be a finisher. But it's split among all enemies, so you have to really focus it. So it's not bad. Give your minions +1/+1. Shuffle 2 Shreds of Time to your deck. Entropic continuity. Sorry. Oh my god. Solid. For aggro Warlock. Next is Reform Ladder. Draw 3 cards of different costs. So this is a pretty solid card. It'll be good for the Reform coming up. So we'll keep that a surprise until then. Next, we got Twilight Time Hopper. Shuffle 2 Shreds of Time into your deck. When drawn, deal 3 damage to your hero. So I guess it tells you what the Shreds of Time are here. But it's decent. A 4/4 for 2. That's not too bad. But you get those downsides. But then it gets to activate the other 2 dragons. So it's like dragon Warlock. Next is Chronogore. Battlecry. You draw your highest 2 cards. Your opponent draws your 2 lowest cards. So basically you're just doing damage with those what are they, Shreds of Time? Yeah. So you do 6 damage to your opponent, and then you can get 2 good cards off of this. So it's decent. And if you split it with Divergence, split a random minion in your hand into 2 halves, you can do this effect twice. So that's what it's kind of meant for. Because in the picture, it's them, right? Oh, no, I guess it's something else. But yeah, pretty cool. Nothing too broken, nothing too crazy, but it's a solid. It goes well into that deck. So definitely good. And now for the biggest main card of all time. The best card ever printed. Time Thief Reform. So he's a Fabled plus. So unlike the other Fabled cards, he actually gets 10. Or I guess +9 besides him. So your deck size is 40, but also has 10 Reforms. Battlecry, if you play the rest, destroy the enemy hero. So if you play all the other Reforms and then you get to play him, you win. But you have to play them all first, and so there's 9. So we'll go in order. So first, there's Tiny Reform. That's where I'll draw Reform. He's a 1/1 Reform, pretty epic, and you get the draw. Next is Green Reform. He gives other Reforms in your hand +2/+2, so that's pretty good. Wait, where's 3? Oh, here it is. Oh, it's alphabetical order. Is that why? No, it's not. Why is it like that? Anyway, the 3 cost is Murloc Reform. The next Reform you play costs 3 less, so that one's pretty good too. Definitely some synergies with all the others. Next, we got Explorer Reform. Discover a Reform from your deck. That's honestly one of the best for setting up your cards. He's definitely one you want to get. Next is... Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. I know what that is. War Chief Reform. So, he is a 5-cost 5/5. Gain 5 armor if you control another Reform. Oh my god, I keep saying it weird. Get 5 more. Solid, survivable. He's big, he's cool. Definitely sick. Next is Calamitous Reform. It's a demon, 6/6, deals 6 damage to all minions that aren't reformed. So that's a really good board clear. However, if you're mirror matching against some other Warlock playing this reform deck, it's not going to do much if they have reforms out. So keep that in mind. Another one, Mind Flare Reform, Taunt, 7/7. If you're holding another reform, summon a copy of this. So that's pretty solid for the stats. 2 7/7s with Taunt is definitely good. After that, we got Giant Reform. Costs 1 less for each Reform you've played this game, and it has Rush. So that one's sick. Now Warlock gets its own special Giant. You'd play him later on. It'll be good. He's great. And then the final one is amazing as well. Archmage Reform. Transform all minions that aren't Reform into 1/1 sheep. So it's pretty sick. And then they turn to these Bombs, which is so funny. But yeah, so after you play all 9 of those, then you can play him and you win. So I don't know if you get 40 health as well. I don't think you do, because it doesn't say to get the health. It just says your deck size is 40. But it's sick, and I'm definitely excited to play that. So that's the last card. And this set is actually cooler than I thought. So thank you guys for tuning in, and join us next time at Puff Clan TV.